Matt from Runners Need here, and I'm going to talk you through the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3 shoe. I think the most obvious thing to say about a shoe called Speed is it's built for performance and it is quick. So I've had the opportunity to try this shoe out a few times. I've been using it for interval training rather than long distance runs. To touch, the foam is nice. It's almost addictive to keep squeezing the foam. So when you put it on and you stand up, you do feel the same thing with your feet. And when you start to run, that doesn't change. So you have a really nice responsive cushioning there. So while the foam is comfortable, it also has a hidden secret. There is a S-curved winged nylon plate inside of there, which really helps to stabilize the foot as well as propel you forwards and really transfer the energy back into your foot stride. I did notice that when I was running, it did feel like I was getting a bit of a boost. I don't know about you, but when I get a new pair of trainers, they often feel really responsive and quite nice to run in. And I found that the second and third time I put these on, it did continue. Other parts of the structure, you've obviously got a mesh upper, which is very breathable and it's very moldable to your foot. So I did find that my heel fit nicely into the back. The padding does go a little higher than on some shoes, so it actually felt quite well cinched in, despite the fact there's a big platform on the back. So the shoe does feel stable, especially through transitions, and that's partly because of the speed roll technology, but that's also because it's a slightly wider shoe at the base. It gives you less of a chance of rolling your ankle as you're going along, just because of the width there. While the foam is very cushioned and it is very responsive, my immediate thought was, oh, what about durability? Because it could be that it squashes down quicker. It's actually supposed to be over 400 miles that these will last for, which is obviously in line with other trainers. And there's no reason to suggest from my experience that it wouldn't do that. With the advantages of a responsive outsole, there's also some disadvantages. If you were to stand on a stone, you would probably feel it. So I would advise sticking to the roads with these and just aiming for personal best efforts opposed to anything on trail or more mountainous terrain. So I did find the shoe to be true to size. So I'm a 10.5, I got a 10.5 and it fit me nicely. They're a neutral shoe, as you might expect for a road racer. So at first when you pick them up, they're very soft and you're thinking, ooh, is that why they feel lightweight? But actually they're only 229 grams, which is pretty good for a racing shoe. If you're looking for something that is still very fast and has a bit more of a stable plate, then maybe this is the one for you. The Endorphin Speed 3 shoe also features in our top running shoe video available here. That is my favorite of the ones I tried. It's partly because it's designed for a PB, which I always enjoy, so it looks a bit swisher. But then it's just the comfort and how responsive it is all over. Not just, so the cushioning at the base, also all of the mesh. Yeah, it's just very comfortable.